Okay, today we are going to be talking about the features of in pixellab. I don't know how many minutes this video is going to take, but I promise that I'll be very fast in the teaching. Alright, when you open your pixellab, you're going to see a font like this. So I've been doing something, that's why it's like this. So let me go back. This is it. When you come to this particular page, when you tap this place, then it will bring you to this background. So this place, you have this is where you see your background, different backgrounds of any kind, any background that you want to use, this is where you see them. So that's by the way. This my project is a space where you have your previous designs, the designs that you've been doing before. So if you want to tap on anyone, if you want to check anyone, you can tap this one and it will bring you your projects that you saved, and you continue your design if you are not done with it or you want to edit some things in it. So just like this one, you tap it and it will bring you to this surface again. So that's not our this thing. Let's go back to the default background page. So here, when you come to this place, it will bring you to this text. If you want to continue with the text, you can double tap it. You can double tap it and continue what you are doing. But if you don't want it like that, you can tap anywhere in the background, and that square cycle that is covering that new text will go out. Then you continue. But before you continue, you have to go into this space, this A space. This A space is all about background text, I mean to say. So it's where you input your write your text and even edit it. So now if I want to do anything, I can tap this thing and double tap it. Write whatever I want to write. How far? Let's use how far. Alright. How far? But let's delete it and start afresh. Test. You come. New test. Let's continue with this. Textbook. New textbook. So once you come like this, editing is where if you press it, you'll be able to input more or write more things here. If you want. But if you don't want to use that edit, you can double tap it and continue what you are doing. So here is what if you want to delete this particular text, assuming now copy, assuming there are two, I want to delete one, you can delete it. So here is when you copy it, and this one is at the back. I want to bring it to the front. You can bring it to the front, or you take it to the back. That's what this one is all about. Then let's continue. Position is if this text is too tiny that you cannot be able to use your hand to position it well, you can use this position to take it to any direction that you want it to be. So that's what this position is all about. So relative position is more easier. Should I say it's more easier? If you want to take it to the up, you can go up. If you want to take it to the side, to the center, it's more easier. So that's also relative. This is the size of the project, what you are doing. Padding is when you want your text to go to the other side. Left padding is this one. This one is right padding. When you want the background of your text to be more bigger. So that's how padding goes. Alright. Color is where you change the color of your design, whatever the color that you want to give to it. So we have our texture is a separate thing on this one. So after I'm going to teach you more about texture. Opacity is if you don't want to be seeing this text very clear, if you want it to just be blur, that kind of stuff, and giving you the shadow effect, you can just that's all for opacity. I don't know. Rotate if you want your text to rotate anywhere, anyhow, anywhere. So Max is a separate it's going to be a separate lecture on its own. So let's continue. Font is where you can change the fonts of your any font that you want your design to have, where you can change it. Now you have a new font. Bold, if you want to bold it, you bold. If you want to italize it, if you want to underline it, if you want anything, then that's all for bold. Curve, if you want your text to be curved. Background, if you want to give your text a background, a head. There's this way you can understand what padding is all about. You can adjust the padding, then the top padding, the bottom padding, then you do the radius. Radius is giving a cycle form of that your squared text. So alignment is if this text should be in the left alignment, it's going to be on the left side, or it's going to be on the right side, or it's going to be center aligned. Then spacing, if I want it to have space, the let space in the letters, in the words. So that's it. Line spacing, if there are now line spacing is like the way this is now. You can broaden it or you put them together. This is what it's all about. So you have stroke. If you want to add stroke to stroke anything, stroke. That's it. And many more features. You can go and learn about it very well about this. So let's go over to the other aspect of pixellab. So here we are going to be talking about this particular one. This particular one is main work. This one is about background text. This one is the main work, where the main work is coming. You can impute whatever thing that you want to do, the design that you want to do, whatever thing that you want to design, you can impute them from here. Assuming I want to design something with this, you can impute it. But before then, there is another app called Photoroom where you are able to delete or remove background of your text. So after removing background of the text of that image that you have imported, you can go to let me use this thing, an image that the background is removed already. Okay, such as this one. Now I've removed the background already. You can see that the background is transparent. So this is it. This is how it is. So when you come, once you tap in that particular design that you want to do right now, just like as I explained in the test, once you tap it, you will have other features. You crop, you put front, you position, just like the other one just like the text that I've explained before. Then that's all about it. This one is draw. If you want to draw something, anything that you want to draw, you can use this particular draw feature to do it. Shape, this one shape is another wonderful when you learn how to manipulate background. This shape is very, very, very useful. So this shape will be very useful when you want to learn how to manipulate background. It will be very useful. So as the shape is right now, the shape is in front of that image that I imported. So if I want to take that shape to the back, I can tap it. The shape is covering the background already. I can tap it. It's tapped already. So you can go to send it to back. That's it. Press here and lock it. So you can be able to design what you are designing without interference. So that's how it is. That's all for shapes. BZ2 is another project on its own where you'll be able to create a shape or an angle on this one. So I'm going to put a lecture on BZ2. So arrow. This arrow, do you want this arrow to be pointing? Do you want it? You can study more about this arrow. Do you want it to be like this? Where do you want it to be pointing to? So that's all for arrow. So let's go to the other part of the pixellab. So we are going to be going to this one. So this one is where you can change the entire background color. Right now I have my shapes. If I want to, that shape have given me, I use that shape to create background because I want to manipulate the background. But now if I want to a simple background, okay, let me continue with the manipulation. This particular color that I tapped now is going to change the whole background color from that previous color that we have in the initial background when we started. You see that it will change the whole background color. So do you see it? Once you remove that shape, right? Once you remove that shape, your background will just be white. That's how it is. So if you want your this thing to be transparent, you can do it as well. Let's continue with that white label. You can use image size. If you want to import gallery, if you want your background to be an image right now, you can tap on the gallery, choose any image that you want. Let me choose image related to the previous image that I've been working with. Okay, alright, can use something like this. Okay, let's do something like this. So this is it. So because our previous this thing is bigger than it, you can just crop the design. This is it right now. So you can, from camera, if you want to take a camera, you can take a camera of it. So here, if you want your design to be noisy, if you want it to be normal. So that's all for, you can come and study here more. Saturation, depends on what the kind of design you are giving to your project. Brightness, this is where you get all the features. So I don't know how many minutes or hours is this video right now, but I believe I have showed you the features in the down part of pixellab. That's this particular space. Alright, now let's go to the upper space, this space, and know what they are all about. So here is where where should I say it now? You change particular design so that the other one will go on top of the other one, or you want to remove it entirely so that it will not be seen. You can remove this particular design so that it will not be seen, or you want to lock it so that when you are working on the background, it will not be interfering or it will not be disturbing you. So that is here. here is when you want to change, use image from gallery, full screen. If you want to use the full screen without all those features, you can. That's when you have imported the project that you want to work on, then you can be able to use the full screen. So you can, go through it more. Image size, if you want to resize the width and height of your design, that's where you do it. So here is, if you want to import any code, okay, if you want to succeed, you should strike out. Okay, let's use this one. So let's change. Before then, we go to text and change the color so that it's rhyming with, and put a background in it. Let's go do it. I'm not here to teach you how to design. I'm just here to show you some features. So this is how it is. So you can go and change the font if you want, but that's not what I'm here for. Here is share. If you want to share, before you share, you must save, or you share directly. So here too, the pros is where you put current date. If you want to put current date, you can put current date and change the format. That's the font style, or you bold it. So that is it. You can also check stickers. You can check stickers, all of them. So here is, assuming I have this right now, I imported a shape. So I don't want to delete it. So I want to go to where I was. You can use this place to go to back. Then everything is changed. So this particular feature is when you want to align your text. Now, if I tap here, it will be easy to move these lines. If I tap on this U shape, I'll be able to use this one and align it properly to this line. Align this one properly to that line. So that's how everything this particular one is. So that's all for pixellab. I hope you learned a lot today, because myself I've learned.